Blitzø is not the victim. He is a victim, just not the victim in this relationship. And if you will allow me your ear, I will explain to you why in this video. Let's be civil, but I already know this is gonna be a clusterfuck, so let's go. Hey there besties, babes, and non-binary faves. My name is TVC and today is when my career dies. I am not gonna recover from this, but I need to get this vitriol and hatred for this fucking red salamander out of my system. Before we go any further into it, I would just like to say this entire video is my opinion. This is me. I speak on behalf of nobody but thine self. If you do not agree, if this topic makes you vitriolically angry or upset or mad, click off for your own mental health. For your own mental health. Please do not engage with media that actively upsets you. That is not healthy. But if you want to engage with me to see the other side and not get angry and throw insults, I'm here for that. But I am making this video because everywhere I go, I only see pro-Blitz stuff. And I know that ain't true. I know there are people who also agree with Stolas or are on Stolas' side, but I don't see them. The algorithm sucks. Literally, the algorithm is designed to feed you what you hate because you engage more with that which you hate more than that which you love. And I am not about to play that game. So I try to ignore all the bullshit and only engage in the things I love, except this video. But that's different. This is for cathartic reasons. The algorithm is designed to piss you off, and you are probably here thinking, what do you mean pro-Blitz? I haven't seen any pro-Blitz anything. All I see is pro-Stolas. You're on the other end of the problem that I'm having, and I would highly recommend you go check out my bad bitch, Artis. She has been a Blitz lover and Stolas hater from day one, just like me. Just like how I hated Blitz on sight and love Stolas, she is the reverse of me. So if you've been looking for that content, I highly recommend go checking her out just for your own catharsis, because this video is not the place to be if you like Blitz. Blitz is public enemy number one here. This is a pro Stolas channel. If it didn't click in your head, I'm about to feed you anti-Blitz propaganda. So leave if necessary. God, I'm so stupid. I am gonna regret this. Now sit back, relax, and let me scream my vitriolic hatred and why we should disband, ostracize, banish this little bastard from society for however many long minutes this video is gonna be. This little shit is the cause of all his problems, but his fans, not the normal ones, the unhinged ones, blame everybody else. And I'm not even talking about Stolas, I'm talking about literally everybody. Blitz is the problem, but his fans would not allow you to believe that. Even Blitz knows he's the problem, but they won't agree. When Blitz was having his falling out with Fizz, they painted Fizz as the problem, like, oh no, whatever happened between Blitz and Fizz, it must be Fizz's fault. Even when they found out that Blitz was the cause of the accident, a lot of Blitz fans just go, well, he should just get over it, his life is great now. Oh my god, Fizz is so petty, can he just not leave Blitz alone? How is Fizz the problem in that regard? Moving over, Verosica is public enemy number one in the Blitz ecosphere. Well, now it's Stolas, but the amount of Blitz fans who just will not let this woman live just because she was mean to him. I have seen people say they actively hate Verosica, they don't like her on screen, they don't even want to hear her, they want her to keel over and die because, oh my god, she won't get over it. Blitz broke her heart. Even Blitz knows he screwed this woman over. But no, she's the one. She's the problem. How dare she be mean to Blitz? Hello? Even Vortex caught some heat just for that little growl he did. Some people still aren't kosher with Vortex because of that. They don't even like that Luna is fucking with him because he kind of fucked with Blitz. So they want Luna to steal Beelzebub, Queen Bee from him. I have been in so many places, you guys. And even Moxie. Did y'all remember when Blitz was the perpetual asshole to Moxie, constantly bullying him and giving Moxie all this shit? But the fandom was always on Blitz's side. They're just like, Moxie needs to man up, Moxie needs to grow a spine. when Blitz's bullying of Moxie was actively causing him grief, and the show just kind of yada over that. I like how anti-Stolas people like to say, oh no, the show bends over backwards to show Stolas in a positive. Hello, Blitz? It's giving Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus, where in episode 1 everyone liked him, but then episode 2 he became public enemy number 1. I need to stop saying public enemy. Why am I saying that so much this video? But everybody despised Jax. And the thing was, in episode 1, the consensus was he was framed in a way that you were laughing with him, but in episode 2 you were not. You were seeing how his victims felt. This whole show is people laughing with Blitz, people being on Blitz's side, like, oh yeah, everyone else is just a jackass, they can't take the joke. But the show now is trying to show you things from the side that people has hurt, that Blitz has hurt. Season 1, you were laughing with Blitz. Season 2, you're on his victim side. Or let me not even use the word victim, because I already know some people are going to take issue with it, with the framing of the video, titling purposes, but the people Blitz has hurt, we're seeing it from their perspective. So The Amazing Digital Circus, episode 1 and 2. 1, you were on Jax's side. 2, you saw it from the other angle. Hell of a Boss is doing it with season 1, Blitz's side. Season 2, fuck him. But Stolas gets the burnt end of the stick because people were never gonna in good faith dissect this nuanced as fuck relationship fairly. It was already messy from jump. And the anti-Stolas crowd, who have a hate boner for him on behalf of Stella, we're gonna hate him regardless. I cannot speak. My brain is going 1,000 miles a minute. My goodness. I need to articulate. The relationship from the start was never fair. Let's get that out of the way. It was painted to be in one person's favor, but that's because how it happened. As I said in my last video that was very long, and I won't blame you for not even watching it because oh my god, that's a time commitment. Thank you to anyone who watched that. I see people at the like 30-40 minute mark and I'm like, how haven't you checked out yet? I have, and I made the damn thing. But Stolas always assumed that they were on the same foot, that he knew that okay, I have the book, Blitz sleeps with me for the book, but I'm not going to jeopardize his business if Blitz doesn't want to sleep with me. But that comes from a privileged perspective, whereas Blitz needs this book. He cannot even begin to fathom not having it in his possession because his whole business will crumble, because Blitz is an idiot and didn't realize that he could apply for the Asmodean crystal like everyone else. But of course he has to go through the illegal route. He kills humans. What did we expect? This is hell after all. I have to keep reminding myself about that. So people trying to discuss it will never be positive to the side that has all the power. A nuanced relationship like this, where everybody is at fault, as the creator even pointed out, was not going to fly over people who have vested investments in one or either side. Wait a minute, why am I trying to be both sides in this? I'm supposed to be negative towards Blitz. The crowd who hated Stolas for the whole marriage imploding and everything, which again, it's Blitz's fault, are unreasonable. Anyone who deluded themselves into thinking that this fandom would have this conversation civilly, who has just not been paying attention. So I'ma be unreasonable too. This entire clusterfuck is Blitz's fault. I will not hear any argument to the contrary. You literally cannot convince me otherwise. Even though I know it's a both sides thing, but I'm being unreasonable right now. Fuck you. History revisionists will claim this arrangement/deal is Stolas's. It isn't. Blitz came and stole the book from Stolas. Stolas's marriage would have still been intact if this homewrecker didn't literally break into his house to rob him. People argue Blitz owed Stolas nothing at the end of this tizzy. Stolas owes Blitz less. I am losing my goddamn mind. The book isn't Blitz's, period. I don't give a damn about your business. Go burn in double hell. It's at this point of the video that we need a break. And I need to remind you that I'm not talking about you personally. This is not an attack on you or if you like Blitz. I am just venting into the ether and making this video as entertaining as possible. Sub for the madness, but also take care of yourself. If this is too much, leave. Buy my merch. Anyway, so I have Stolas merch. The arrangement has always been the thing that people like to lord over Blitz's head. Blitz's dream of Stolas pulling the chain, or he's in his possession or whatever, that has always been Blitz's perspective. We've never really gotten a deep dive psychosis look at what Stolas is going through, but we see it from Blitz's perspective And it's very devastating to think, okay, this is how the relationship is portrayed, but it's not. You little bastard, broke into this person's house and took this book. You took property that didn't belong to you. Stolas didn't owe you jack shit fuck all, but he still accommodated you, but he made the arrangement in a way that favored him. But we still need to remember that the arrangement did not need to exist, because the thing that is being traded does not belong to you. You have no claim over it, but you centered your life around it, and the other person has no obligation to do that, to help you, but they did. But now they're the problem. I need to really stress the fact that Blitz is the cause of his own problems. Motherfucker has 99 problems and only Stolas is one, maybe half. He gets himself in situations that are at their core emotionally damaging, but he doesn't see that until it's too late, or he bails. And another thing the fandom has kind of ignores is that Blitz basically solicited sex. Now, that's not a big thing, and I don't blame Stolas for taking it, because this world is a sex positive world. Sex work is not demonized here. So the audience applying morality to it from our human world doesn't make sense, but I think I expanded upon that in the hour-long video, so go digging for it. I'm not gonna repeat myself. But Blitz does use sex in a very manipulative way. Look at Chaz. He slept with him just to get in his car because he thought something wasn't up. Now, maybe that wasn't the initial idea, but it's side-eye worthy. And I'm willing to bet a sort of sexual relationship happened between him and Veronica, which, again, Veronica was his boss and Blitz was her bodyguard. Veronica had a position of control over Blitz, and he slept with her. And we're not seeing a pattern of behavior of Blitz sleeping with people who he's not supposed to. Now, again, we could blame Veronica here for being his boss and sleeping with her underling, because look at it, it's kind of like Veronica sleeping with Vortex. It should give an ick. But if Stolas and Blitz doesn't ick you, I don't see anything that will. But I'm trying to paint a picture here where Blitz tends to almost put himself in situations where he knows he'll get hurt, or he doesn't have to be emotionally attached. Even his crush on Fizz is this very famous entertainer, and Blitz is a basic nobody in his own family circus. And it wasn't gonna work out because Fizz was on a higher rank than him, but Fizz treated Blitz like a brother. It's just Blitz didn't return the feelings, or he did, but in a totally different light. This topic hits close to home for a lot of people, whether you're on Blitz's side or Stolas' side, but it does hit close for me, where it's people tend to disregard the struggles, feelings of the privileged. I don't even want to say wealthy, just people that are in comfortable positions are not treated with the same sense of respect or even dignity as somebody who is seen as lesser or coming from a lesser background. So people let Blitz get away with a lot more bullshit that if the roles were reversed, if Blitz was the one on medication and his medication ran out and he went to go see Stolas, people would have torn Stolas' throat out. But Stolas is the one off meds and people are like, oh no, he's just a druggie. We don't care. That doesn't excuse his behavior. We're not excusing Stolas' behavior. We're explaining it. What's Blitz's excuse? He doesn't even try to better himself, yet everybody is at fault for his actions. He was the one that stalked Millie and Moxie in the episode that caused the first rift to begin with, but it's Stolas' fault for pulling away, for hiding his face. Stolas would not have, the thing is, Stolas would not be in a lot of situations if it wasn't for Blitz. Blitz asked Stolas out under false pretense so he could get into the club to spy on his employees, but the fallout that happened was Stolas' fault. Blitz was the one that stole the book and broke Stolas' marriage, but it's Stolas' fault. I can admit to Stolas' faults. In fact, I'll make an anti-Stolas video right now. If this video gets 1,000 likes, I can't make it easy for you. But the thing with Stolas that I can even allude to being wrong was he made the deal with Blitz while Blitz was in distress, so Blitz would agree. But I would wholeheartedly chalk that up to the the privilege blinding him. I didn't tell you to take my book. Why would you? Fine, give it back to me. No, I'm busy, I'm on earth. That's a you problem. Okay, I'm willing to fuck you for the book. Okay. Again, this is an anti-blitz video. I'm not about to rag on Stolas. Like the video so the other one can come out. Then I'll degrade and drag my bestie if I can. Oh my god. If Blitz can pull Chaz, I can pull an anti-Stolas video out of my fat ass cheeks. We can try. We can do it, bestie. But again, 1,000 likes. Final offer. I'm ending the video here.